Hey, hey, hey. Welcome everybody. Guess what? Day 85. You must be tired of me saying guess what each time, but sometimes I just get excited, and why I get excited because I really push through. Guys, you have no idea how easy it is to give up on something. Like sometimes it makes sense to a lot of people, but in some ways it makes sense to you, makes sense to me. And going through this journey, there was so much time that I just wanted to stop, and there were so many times when I was just operating through just the most chaotic mind frame you can ever imagine. I just didn't want to do anything. It was just all of that stuff going on. I pushed through. So guys, today is day 85. Welcome, love you all. And if you're just joining in and wondering, this program is a little bit about me experimenting on myself, giving myself 100 days challenge towards wellness and abundance. And during that journey, it has brought me to showcase how to show other people's work and where other people is coming from, and just give a little tips and pointers on self-development and things that can improve our life. So stay tuned, guys. I have a program lined up for us.
You cannot be great if you cannot operate in chaos. Because if you can operate in chaos, the world becomes Disneyland. Problems become scratches. I can lose my car. Somebody can blow it up. I'm gonna go have some sushi with my wife and think about the solution, not the problem.
If you can endure the pain of this moment, if you can stand up in the stirrups and say, I've come too far to turn around. It hurts like nothing I ever felt before, but I gotta endure this pain to get this promise.
Thank you guys for joining me back. So guys, operating through chaos. Have any of you ever operated through a terrible period? Let's say you're going to work and you're going to work that morning, you can't find your car keys. You spill a coffee on your work clothes, or you have a problem with the car or something like that. Separate from the fact that maybe you didn't want to go before, and then all of these obstacles start to come in your way and you push through it and you went to work, and during that time you find yourself having the best day ever and feeling so happy that you pushed through that and you actually win. Well, sometimes that's how it is operating through chaos. You grow, you come out better on the other end, and sometimes you feel more fulfilled and more happier. So if you're going through something and you think, too many obstacles for me to keep going, keep pressing on, keep pushing through, keep operating through those chaotic moments.
If I could, I'd make me feel less. Something in my brain causes stress. So come on, make me feel different. You wanna hold, don't hold back. Oh, your little drama's got me.
Alright guys, so you see that I have a clip in there featuring Mr. T.D. Jakes. A lot of people know him as one of the biggest pastors in the world and so forth, one of the most well-known pastors. But a lot of people don't know that this man has been through so much, especially with his daughter Sarah Jakes. She went through a terrible period in her life. She got pregnant at the age of about 14, 15 as a teenager, and this man was a pastor at the time when all of that unfolded. He and his wife had so many problems, and it's like the ship was so rocky at that point in his life, and he pressed through and he operated through those chaotic moments. Well, today in the present, his daughter is actually now a pastor. Believe it or not, she's now a pastor. She has changed her life. She has transformed it miraculously. She writes books, she has businesses, she has just transformed so much, and these people have grown so much because they endure and they operated through one of the most chaotic times in their lives. So guys, if you're going through it, or you're wondering how to do it, keep going through it, because God don't bring you to anything that He's not going to take you through. All right, so just remember that and keep it positive.
A lot of people can give up. It's easy to give up. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, man, I'm done. I ain't going. I ain't gonna keep going. I don't feel like going to work. It's very easy. But what's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
Thank you for coming back, guys. So guys, I want to show you something. Because my channel started out talking about the law of attraction and how it can work for us, and believe me, it still works. I keep on saying believe me a lot, but I want you guys to really pay attention and take heed. You see where I was coming from with this video if you look at the previous one. So I'm still working on myself, guys. I'm still doing the work, the groundwork, self-development work. And I'm gonna show you guys something. All right, so this book by Daniel Ackerman, The Key to Your Dream Life, 369, The Key to Your Dream Life. And in this book, it's a book about the law of attractions and so forth, but in this book it teaches you a lot about yourself. You get to break down your thoughts, your desires, your aspiration and stuff like that, and it gives you a guideline. You basically get a guide to working on yourself and manifesting things in your life and so forth. So the other book that I have, I got it today from Amazon, and this one is called the Shadow Work Journal. Let's see if you guys can see. The camera show it a certain way, but the Shadow Work Journal, that's what it's called. And it is a journal, and it's gonna give you guidelines how to work on yourself. So you see, it's never too late to continue the work, the self-work, and to work on yourself. And I tell you guys, one of the best investments that you can make and that you will ever make is investing in you. And when you invest in you, you can operate through any form of chaotic situations, and you can come through on the other end bigger and better. If you can learn to operate in chaos, then I'm telling you, it's the fastest way to create the best version of you. When you operate under so much pressure, that's when you build integrity. That's when your brain really start to push, and that's when you really start to grow. When you can operate effectively in some of the worst moments, that is when you learn the biggest lessons in life. Give God thanks to life. Love you all. Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you all for coming back. So guess what? This is the end of the program, and I hope somebody enjoyed it. I hope somebody learned something. I hope somebody was inspired. That is my goal, guys, to help somebody, you know, that may have went through what I went through, or just to help somebody to come through. That's my goal for us. And we have what, 15 more days to go, less than 3 weeks. I'm excited. The journey towards wellness and abundance, 100 days challenge, experimenting on me and seeing where the journey takes us continues. So I see you guys next week. Peace and love. Bye.
Slow down, hold on, take a breath. If I could, I'll make me feel less.